Hey guys, Tony here, and today I'm going to show you some exciting new lighting products from Govee. I've been a big fan for a while now, and I've made several videos on their TV backlight products, lamps and LED strips. So when they approached me to showcase 3 new products designed for the Australian market, I thought it would be really cool to install them at my buddy Leo's place. Thanks to Govee for sending them in for the review, and of course to Leo for letting us use his setup for the video. I have literally run out of places to install them in my own home and studio. Remember to drop a like on the video and subscribe to see more reviews, but let's get into it. So the first product we're reviewing is the Govee TV Backlight S3, which is essentially the same as the TV Backlight 3 Lite, which I've already reviewed on my channel. However, this one is aimed at the Australian market, so we get the Aussie power cord as well as a redesigned camera. For all of my international viewers, I will have links to your version for your country down in the description. But what this TV backlight does is detect the image from your TV and extend the colors out via the LED strips on the back. Govee has really innovated with this technology, and this latest version is very slick indeed. First, inside the box we have the instruction booklets, the power brick, the LED strips, the controller, clips for holding the LEDs down, cleaning wipes, the camera, and the calibration cubes, which help you get the camera detecting the correct segments to match them to the LED strips more accurately. The first thing that you need to do is dismount the TV and make sure it's nice and secure before you start the installation. Wipe down the area with the included cleaning wipes, which will help the LED strips stick better, and then start to stick them down, starting at the bottom right and working your way around, making sure that it's nice and even. Next, use the provided clips to help keep them in place, and if you want to, you can also use some gaffer tape to stick the excess wire down to the back of the TV, although this is optional. Leo wanted to keep them nice and flat. Then you connect the controller box and the camera, making sure that you use the correct plugs for each one, and then it's time to mount the TV back on the wall. Once you connect the power, the Backlight S3 should power up and start working right away. However, to get the best results, you need to run through the calibration steps. Start by downloading and installing the Govee app and adding the device. After a quick search, it should find it via Bluetooth, and then following the instructions, a quick toggle of the power will allow it to be added to the app, and then you can rename it if you like as well. You can then choose which orientation the camera is in, and then select the LED strip order that you have installed, which tells the app where to match the lighting changes to. Next, it will add the S3 to your Wi-Fi, and then it's time to calibrate the camera. Attach the orange cubes to the screen lightly, and then follow the steps in the app to align the points to the orange cubes. You may need a few attempts at this to get it right, but it only took us a couple of minutes to get everything lined up. We then ran the firmware update to the latest version before browsing the app to set the ideal settings for the backlight. I won't say what you need to set it up for your individual setups, but I lower the brightness and the saturations down to 10% to get the closest color matching with what you're watching. We then ran some color tests to see how it worked. We didn't get it 100% perfect, but it pretty closely matches the type of performance that I get from my T3. So the Backlight S3 works best in my opinion as a color matching light engine to extend out what you're watching to make it more immersive. You can also use it as a static color if you like, or use the various preset options to do rainbow and chase effects. You can also do a number of different DIY options with each LED segment to make your own patterns as well. You can cycle through many options, which I won't do here as there's just way too many, but you are spoiled for choice if you want to make your own look and feel for your room. Or you can simply leave it in the color match mode, which will just mimic what you have on your screen. There is black bar detection as well as light detection, so if it doesn't detect anything it will turn off, which is great because then you don't have to worry about turning it off manually. So guys, before we move on to the next 2 products, take a look down in the description to see where you can buy them. If you're in Australia, you can buy them online at Harvey Norman or JB Hi-Fi, and if you want to go in store, you can get them from JB Hi-Fi. For international viewers, I will leave links to the equivalent products down in the description as well. But guys, I'm super impressed with the S3, with the slimline camera and the super easy and quick installation. This was probably the quickest install that I've done, which shows that Govee keeps innovating and improving their process. Next we move over to Leo's home theater, where Govee generously provided us with 2 boxes of their LED strips. These ones are 5 meters in length, which is roughly 16 feet 5 inches long, and you can cut them to the length as well, which you can set inside the app. However, Leo decided he was going to use it inside his rack and loop it all the way around, which worked out really well. The installation process is nice and easy. You can just add it into the app in the same way as the TV backlight, and then you follow the steps to have it installed. Once it's in, you can then change the colors, cycle through the various modes, and as you can see, Leo's rack looks really cool now with some lighting in place. The second strip Leo decided to add into his home theater. He'd already upgraded his room recently with Govee LED strips, but he needed to add some to the top of his acoustic panels. And once he added them up into the app, he was able to integrate them into a scene and synchronize all the lighting to work together in the room, which is really cool. I'm also about to upgrade all of the lighting in my own home theater with a whole lot of goodies from Govee, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can follow along with that rebuild series. The final product in this video will be the neon rope, and as Leo has two daughters, it was decided to install it into their bedroom as a surprise before they got home from school. You can add the neon rope in the same way as the other Govee products, which is nice and easy through the app, and then you can look up various ways to make shapes via the app, or you can simply make your own. We decided to copy the picture on the box, which says smile, and using the provided clips, we fashioned out the shape as best we could. The results speak for themselves, and it actually looks really cool. Leo's daughter had a nice surprise when she came home, so thanks again to Govee for providing them to us for the video. You can use the various preset options to follow patterns, and one of the things that I really like about this light is just how bright they are, considering that they have a decently thick diffuser over the front. This one here is 4 meters long, which makes it enough to make a number of shapes. You can, as I mentioned, get some inspiration from the app, although we decided on this one. Pretty much all you're limited by is your imagination. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, so why not hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and if you have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments section and I'll be sure to answer them. I'm really excited about the product range from Govee coming to Australia, as I get asked all the time by people, how can I buy Govee lights in my setup, but you can't actually buy them here. So now's the time guys, you can pick them up online or at JB Hi-Fi in store, and again, for my international viewers, check the links down in the description. Again, I'd like to thank Govee for providing all of the lighting for this video review. I've been a huge fan of the brand for a while now and always look forward to seeing what they come up with next. What I really think sets Govee apart from some of the other lighting brands is just how reliable they are, how easy they are to install, and of course how great they look in the setup. I have my whole YouTube studio powered by Govee, and as I mentioned earlier, I will be converting my own home theater over to Govee fully using a number of their lighting products, so stay tuned for that video series. Anyway guys, a very big thank you for watching, but that's it for this one. You'll catch me in the next one. Bye for now.